Mike sir, welcome to EFI 2014. How do you feel sir at EFI?
I am feeling good and happy.
Okay
Good
sir.
to be here.
Sir, environment and EFI. Do you think any scope for environmental films at EFI in coming future?
I think the challenges of the future are environmental concerns, and we all need the environment to stay alive, whether it's water, air, or food, and the environment provides us. And there's a need for us to understand that while progress is very important, environment and progress must go hand in hand. Progress cannot be at the cost of the environment. And therefore, just to say that this time when I was coming from the airport to the EFI, to Panjim, I saw the roads, they were very clean. I was very happy, except for one or two places where the plastic, I saw people picking it up. That's the way to go. We need to put our house, it's about Swachh Bharat, right? But Swachh Bharat means Swachh Paryavaran also, and Swachh Prithvi also.
Sir, in Indian film industry, we have seen that there are not very number of movies are made in India on based on environment. Do you think, sir, the Indian audience is not matured enough to watch such kind of movies?
Information is something that everybody needs, but how you give it is very important. You see, there's a difference between a railway timetable which tells you about train timing and all, which is boring. You'll perhaps look at the train and you don't look at it again. And if you look at a fashion catalog, you will see every page. So environmental films have to be made interesting, compelling, and they have to be well made. And there is a great need and there is a great demand for environmental film. If you look at Discovery Channel and Geographic Channel, everybody wants to go and look at them. They are good channels. They talk about the beauty of nature and about wild animals. But right now, the concern is about the issues that wildlife is facing, the issues that the planet is facing. It's not about the beauty of nature. It's about the trouble nature is in today. And therefore, the need for conservation film and environmental films that create sensitivity. There's a need for information to reach out to our people across India that the earth is in trouble, and this is how you can help it. There are many rules and regulations, but rules and regulations by themselves do not bring about change. Change happens when people change. And how do you people change? It's only when a person understands the link between his life and nature. Why is the tiger important? Why is a honeybee important? Then he begins to respect it, and what you respect, you protect. The idea is there is a need for more environmental film, but there are very few funders, there are very few support for environmental films. There will be lots of support for Nach Gana films or dance drama film. But what is really crucial for our life and for the future is the environment.
Sir, if we see the film industry, then it is very important for movies to have to be commercially viable, and this is what the documentary filmmakers face the challenge to arrange funds. So, how do you the filmmakers can arrange funds for their documentary movies?
I think this is why the government, I think very nicely, has initiated a move, the CSR fund. You see, education when you were small children, you don't like to go to school. Perhaps you might get a little sharp word from your parents to send you to school and you go to school crying. But today you realize that education is the foundation which has enabled you to sit here and talk to me.
Yes.
Without education, you wouldn't be talking to me. Therefore, education and information about the environment is more crucial than a Nach Gana show. That is superfluous, that's entertaining, and you forget it after 2 hours. But what an educational films on environment can teach you will not only let you form and drive your own life, but that of your children and their children.
Sir, we have seen that for success of any movie, the movie must be engaging and it must sensitize the audience. So, what do you think, sir? How can the the documentary movies can be more engaging and can be made more sensitized so that people can realize how they can save the environment?
I think if you look at the documentaries that were made maybe 5-10 years ago and today, there is a lot of change, and the storytelling is changing. The storytelling has to change. The style of telling a story has to change. And if you look at my whale shark film, which was effective, and if you look at my elephant film, The storytelling technique in that is such that you cannot leave that film. It's 1 hour long because it moves from one action into the other, and it informs the viewer as to what was actually happening, a reality, because those shots were taken at a time when action was taking place, and if you missed the shot, it was gone forever. So the camera person and the director have to be moving to be in the right spot and shoot the film so that you could tell a complete story. And that's why it is important for us to adapt, keep changing. According to the audience that you have, you need to change it. Like if it's for children, it's made in a different way. For grown-up, it's made in a different way. And for the policymakers, it has to have statistics and other things, which may be jargon and uninteresting to younger people. So you can't mix and match. Sometimes you need to have all three in one, and that's where the flexibility and the intelligence and the power, the experience of a director comes in.
Finally, sir, any future scope for environmental movies at IFI?
I think I've appealed to the people here that we should have at least on 10 days, we should have 10 environmental films, and we could have retrospectives of films that have been effective in bringing about change. We need to inspire the youth. We need to inspire people. Films that have won the Green Oscars, for example, there are quite a few in India, and films that have won the national awards. These can be shown, and these itself is a lesson to others as to how to make effective films, how to make powerful films. And I think the subjects are tremendous, and everybody is concerned. I think if I inform my people that killing a honeybee could destroy the food crops.
Sir, okay, sir. Sir, you are saying that the movie must be made so that people could be sensitized and they could be made educated.
Yeah, audiences have become very sophisticated, very discerning, very intelligent. You cannot be judgmental. You can appeal to them and you share instead of guiding or trying to say, I'm the boss, you must do this. No, nothing like that. The times have changed. The concerns are very, very serious, and we have to come together and try to bring about a change, adapt to a changing world.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.